PlayStation.
I don't mean to call you know.
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Right wing. New York working the ball around now. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
And Doris, the Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks and a swap for Mikal Bridges. Safe to say there's some pressure to perform.
There is no doubt about that, PA, because that is forever the prism through which I will view this trade. His team had showed such patience to that point. To give away 5 coveted first-round picks speaks volumes about the impact they believe he can have for them. Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
For 3, Durant. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. They double-team Durant. Shoots over Anunoby. Durant with the bucket.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Anunoby for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Beyond the arc. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back over to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
Boy, such a smart player. Brunson sees a defender out of position, just going to take advantage on that drive.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
Bridges with it. Now Thompson defending. Towns can't get it to go.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
And Durant with the big finish.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Knicks trail by 6. Towns on a screen. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Durant surveying the D. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Durant's shot is off. And here's New York now. They trail by 6. Here's Brunson. uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Towns. The layup misses. Durant for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Durant's got 19 points.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Back to Durant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires from deep. Towns with a rebound. Down low. Here's Bridges. Thompson pulls it in. Durant for 3. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We're coming right back. Don't go. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Here's Towns. Nice move. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Houston leading by 5. The kick out to Van Vliet. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner 3 and turn the lights out.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Durant with the big finish.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Hart, driving in, and Hart throws it down.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
The shot's good. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Here's Durant. Robinson with the block. McBride with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Clarkson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Substitution for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And it's Towns with the power finish.
We call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Smith outside. Back to Durant. Off target with the three.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Durant for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He drops it from range.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Yabusele, look that.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Durant. Launches it. No luck on that one. And here's New York now. Bridges outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Durant. Houston with another miss. Anunoby on the wing. And he drives in. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Houston working the ball around. Back to Durant. From the arc. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. So it's the Knicks now. Here's Anunoby. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Oh, man. Clearly, nobody wanted to get in his way.
He's not an easy man to slow down, Grant, that's for sure.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
New York leading by 8. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
B.A., I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
Towns can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 6. Shoots over Robinson. And the shot falls short that time. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
I'll tell you, at 6'8" with the elite athleticism, good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Back to Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Now Durant. Jacks up a three. And another miss by Houston. Towns, right side. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Durant. Launches a three. The shot won't fall.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Well, one thing we know about Jordan Clarkson, he's going to shoot it, Doris.
Well, B.A., he's been given the green light by virtually every coach he's played for. He's been one of those guys off the bench that you can count on for consistent productivity, and that's invaluable. Listen, the bench has got to produce if you're going to be an effective team.
And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:44 left in the third quarter. It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul.
That free throw misses. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
B.A., there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 16. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 35.
I'll tell you, he can make it look easy. That jump shot of Kevin Durant is automatic.
He gets it in there. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
To the middle. 40. And he jams it home with authority.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Smith outside. Now here's Durant. Give him 35. And they're on the break. Pushing it up now. And Yabusele slams it in.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The rebound by Yabusele. To the inside. 40. And the layup is good off the glass.
Making plays at both ends of the floor. And it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The default at Houston, 37.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help. Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Pass to Yabusele. New York working the ball around now. Clarkson outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Hart. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple.
Now Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
And that one's good.
He's been their top scorer, but he's really had to fight for it. He'll need to be more efficient in the future for this club to reach its full potential.
Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Houston. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kept alive. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 40 points.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Brunson. And here's Anunoby. From downtown. And the Knicks miss again. For three, Durant. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And Anunoby gets it to go. Rockets trail by 21. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Off target at the rim. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game, his ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Durant for three. It's money from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him three.
Brunson taking his time here. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Knicks leading by 19.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
But when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And that one falls for Towns.
Anthony Towns.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. he can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
Durant for three, and he cans that one. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke. Out.